Hello, YouTube, it's your girl DJ Queen Elevator Crazy. Um, since my main channel has more people on it, I am going to go ahead and put this out there on my main channel. So I just want to go ahead and talk a little bit about something that some of you guys know I have, but there's more people in the community that have it, and I'm not going to name names because that is not my place to say. So, I'm going to go ahead and put it out there. PTSD is not a fun thing to go through. And when people go through a situation or scenario that brings them back to the past and they have PTSD, it genuinely upsets them and makes them question their life, basically. And that's some of y'all out there don't know how that feels. I will say, if you go into the military and then come out, you'll come out with it and you'll understand. But I am going to tell you that sometimes you have to be more patient. If someone is upset, whatever, you can't really be hard on them. You can't really be strict with them, because it actually escalates the situation instead of de-escalates the situation. You don't want to escalate it, because people with PTSD, some of them have very unwanted thoughts. You don't want that, so don't make it go up here. Make it go down. Comfort them, not be hard on them, not be strict on them. That's not gonna help. It's actually gonna make matters worse. And this is coming from a person with PTSD, because I was abused. I was abused as a teenager. Hit in the head, yelled at constantly grounded for the stupidest things. I don't want to get into too much details because it will upset me just thinking about it. And then I've had some bad experiences with strict people. That's why I don't like when people get strict with me, because it brings me back to those moments. Because I feel like I can't be myself if someone's being strict around me. You don't need to be strict all the time. You need to let loose, especially around people who have PTSD that don't know, don't quite get the whole thing with strictness, or just can't handle it. You know, it's kind of hard. I just want to say, I also have had some situations, in real life, when I was younger. I had some friends, so I thought, at church camp, and once they found out that I'm an elevator fanatic, they started to ignore me and push me away. Not physically push me away, but mentally. And they also didn't like that I was being practically raised by someone who was abusive. But at the same time, I didn't like being avoided or ignored. That's why if someone does it, it usually upsets me. because it makes me think of that part of my life that I got judged for being, or avoided for being an elevator fanatic, pretty much. And I'm pretty sensitive. Gotta understand that I'm not trying to start any drama. I'm not trying to start anything with anybody. It's just, those things are not easy for me. So, sorry if I look halfway asleep. I don't know why, but this time of day, I'm not fully awake. And honestly, I kind of want to be more awake, but it is what it is. But yeah, I want to look like a Karen now. I look like a Karen. Oh, my lands. No. Why me? Oh, well. I promise you guys, I'm not a Karen. I'm not a Karen. This is... My hair decided to go like this. Oh my gosh. I can't stop laughing now. This is bad. Oh dear. Anyways, but yeah. I want people to be more aware of it. Because if they're not aware, they're not going to understand why, if something happens, that person gets upset. Like if I get told off or whatever, it makes me think of that the moments where I was constantly yelled at and being pretty much treated like some imperfected person. I mean, nobody's perfect, but I've been always scolded for certain things. Like, I just didn't like it, you know? It was not a fun rodeo for me. But yeah, it's just something I want people to be more aware of. I want people to understand, hey, this is why this happens. And the fact that some people tell me, oh, you should go out and record. This is where I give the blank face on. Some people keep forgetting I'm partially blind and I can't drive myself to elevators. So you have to be more patient with me. And whatnot. So it's not easy, you know? So anyways, that's all I can think of, really. Just be more aware, be more cautious on how you interact with me or some other people who have PTSD. But I'm gonna let some of the other people in the community that have that tell you themselves. I'm not going to name names. That is not my place to expose who it is that has PTSD besides me. It's not my place. So I'm gonna let those people tell you on their own accord. But yeah, just understand that sometimes it's not easy. It's not easy. So, with that being said, bye. Elevators, Diesel DC, and DJ sets are awesome.